not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the very first to find out. As you can see, guys, I'm on my boo-boo just to show you guys that I am proudly African. Not just proudly African, I am proudly Nigerian, and Nigerian blood runs in my vein. Like when you see me, I scream Nigerian. From the color of my skin to even the way I speak, oftentimes I get comments like your accent is too thick, you need to push up, and some other things, some other pronunciation. That's because I was born in Nigeria and that's where I grew up. I know you might be wondering, why are you saying all these things? Are we in history class? Are we in government class? What's going on? Guys, I want to say thank you to wishbees.ru for sponsoring today's video. You guys, as Odogu that you are, as Wunye Odogu, the wife of a king, the wife of an Odogu, the wife of a correct person, we have to come out looking all glammed up. See, in 2024, haha, we are not dulling, no. Nobody is done. You need to exude steez, and that is why I want to introduce you to wishbees.ru. Wishbees is a platform that deals with all kinds of designers. Guys, if your hand not to reach the main designers, there's still another set of designers that you can get. You understand? You get me? I'm sure you do. So they did on all kinds of fashion accessories like jewelries, belts, even clothing items, lovely clothes, branded clothes, shoes, bags. Guys, their bags is to die for, and trust me, they have different kind of brands like YSL, Fendi, Gucci, Dior, Chanel. So many beautiful items. In fact, I'm going to be showing you guys some of them here. You can see some of the items, so beautiful, posh, good quality. You will use the items, oh my goodness, you will use and use, you will sell, you dash. This is the Dior bag that is sent to me, guys. Can you feel the quality? Just have a look. I think this is how I'm going to be carrying it. I usually carry this bag to an occasion, and oh my goodness, peep the picture here. I slayed, I killed it as Wunyo Dogu that I am. I give plenty of seeds. You guys know that. Yes, now I have to come correct, and if I have to come correct, I have to come correct using wishbees.ru bag. So this is the bag, this is the handle, this is, I think this is 24 cm. I wanted the smaller one, but I'm like, I think this is actually big. At least I can use it to put some of my stuff, you know. I say, mom, sometimes you still want that bag to put some small things inside. So this is it, and it's so cute. It is so cute. Look, and believe me, guys, this bag is not going to peel. Peel what? Do you know how much this bag is? Do you know how much this bag is? It has no right to peel. So this is it, and it's super cute. Now you're going to get some discount if you use the code on your screen, Y1299. You're gonna get discount because they love you guys. They love you guys. It's all shades of cute. I love it. Their full details will be in my description box, guys. Don't sleep on it, okay? Thank you so much, wishbees.ru, for sponsoring today's video. You guys, oftentimes I get comments like this, and so many more. I get comments like, leave the UK and go back to Nigeria. Africans need to go back to Africa to build the continent, to build Africa. Comments like, diasporans need to go back to their roots to develop their country, to develop their continent. Why are you running away from your country? Why are you running away from your continent? Why are you leaving it for? And it gets me thinking. If I'm being honest, I get more of this kind of comments from South Africans, Kenyans. I get this lots and lots of this kind of comments from them. I get a few from Nigerians, and sometimes even gets me wondering, you're in Nigeria, you know I'm Nigerian, like we know ourselves. If you're in Nigerian, you're even supposed to encourage Japa, because we've all been there. A lot of us, we've been there. We grew up in Nigeria and we know what the country is like. I left Nigeria in 2019. This is 2024 and things have gone bad, if not worse. I'm not even trying to be negative, but things will even get more worse. Like you see, with this state that we are in, it's nothing compared to what might happen the following years. Guys, you're in the country, seeing the way things are deteriorating, and you're still discouraging people from moving. Those that finally found their way to move, you're telling them to go back. Go back to what? Like, do you have any job waiting for them? Do you have companies like waiting for them to come put their skills into use? Like, and I just want to get the idea. I want to get your mindset. I'm trying to understand it. Like, why do people leave this kind of comments? Why do people always say things like that? Like, I just want to understand it, because in this particular context, talking about building Africa, is it myself, Melissa, that is going to build Africa? Especially the video that I made about my kids getting their British passport. There were some silly comments, even though I deleted them without even blinking. I deleted because I'm like, no, like, my kids are in this video. Don't come and write rubbish about them. They're going to see this video in years to come. You know, you can't write this rubbish. People were like, oh, slave mentality. Don't say because you've gotten a passport of another country. How shameful. You know, comments like that. And I'm like, make it make sense. Guys, I really want to understand your mindset. How is it a problem having dual citizenship? How is it a problem? People spend millions of naira trying to give birth in America and Canada so that their kids can become automatic Canadians and Americans. And even myself that is sitting here, if I sit down to write the amount of money we've spent right from the day that we applied for our visa till this point, that money is enough for me to start up a very good business, and just that business would be thriving by now. And also, I have a question for you. I hope you're usually not telling me, Melissa, go back to Nigeria, Melissa, go back to Africa, or telling my audience to go back to Nigeria or Africa or their home country. I hope you're typing it from your village. Like, I just want to understand. I hope you're in your village, your core village, typing it, not in a town, not in Lagos, not in Abuja, not in Johannesburg, not in Cape Town, not in developed parts of your country. Hope you're in your village typing it without lights so that I will understand your point. Now, they're trying to tell me that the people that are in Africa are unable to build Africa, so they need us, the diasporans, to go back to Africa to build Africa. I just want to understand, do you know the meaning of immigration? Do you know the importance of immigration? You guys sound as though you don't even know what is happening in Africa. Okay, let me bring the NSAS series into light. Remember what happened during NSAS in Nigeria? In case you're not aware, Nigerians stood up to fight for their rights. They stood up to fight against police brutality in Nigeria, and lots and lots of people lost their lives in the process. They shot at Nigerians and lots of people dropped dead. Till today, so many bodies were not seen. Till today, they said all those videos were edited, that they were not real. Like, you could literally see people in the pool of their own blood, and they denied it till date. We've been asking, who gave the order, who instructed these men, these armed men, to shoot at innocent citizens? And till today, nobody has come out to answer our questions, and I doubt if anybody's ever going to come out to answer us. People were willing to give their lives for Nigeria, for their country. You could see people coming out in their masses. They left the comfort of their homes, they left their jobs, they left their businesses, they came out to fight, to die for their countries. And years later, nothing has been done. Years later, we are still battling the same issue, and lots of people lost their lives in the process. And guess what? There was no justice. Like, they were gone, and that is it. So when you're talking about being passionate for your country, being patriotic, lots of us are, but we had to live because we love our lives. We had to live because we value our lives. We had to live because we want to put our skills into use. We have to live because we want to be appreciated. So let me tell you something. There are lots and lots of doctors, Nigerians, well-trained doctors, well-trained medics in Nigeria that are here in the UK thriving, doing well. Do you think they will be doing this good if they were in their country? Absolutely not. Another question I want to throw at you guys is, Immigration is natural. It's something that must occur. There's nothing you can do about it. People migrate for different reasons. I remember when I went for my life in UK test, doing the passport verification, identity verification, the lady that went before me happened to be a Canadian. Like when they asked her, she said she's a Canadian and she brought out her Canadian passport. This is a Canadian writing exam to have indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Canada is not a developing country. It's not a third world country. So for someone to leave that country to come to the UK, do you think she doesn't know what she's doing? There are lots and lots of Americans living here. Same way there are lots and lots of British people living in America, living in Canada, living all over the world. Are you trying to say they are stupid? So you're trying to say, okay, if you're Nigerian, stay in Nigeria. If you're South African, stay in South Africa. If you're British, stay in Britain. If you're Canadian, stay in Canada. If you're Australian, stay in Australia. If you're from the US, stay in America. Just stay there. Is that what you're trying to say? What will become of this world if everybody decides to stay where they are? There will be no development. Don't you understand? That's why I'm like, just do me the honor of explaining the reason why you think Africans should go back to Africa. To do what? All of us here now decide to go back to our different countries, like diasporians decide to go back to their different countries in Africa. Do you realize that we'll be adding to the problem? Because people there currently, they're trying to survive. They're trying to make ends meet. They're trying to eat. They are struggling. And you think if we go there to make their lives any better? Sorry, it will compound the issues. And a lot of people say, okay, the money you've made abroad, take it back to Nigeria, for instance, to develop and contribute to the nation. And I laugh when I hear things like that. Do you realize that there are lots of international brands, lots of international companies that are exiting Nigeria? Some are even going to Ghana, some are going to other countries. Do you realize that? No power supply, security. Guys, security is a big problem. The kidnapping rates, and it keeps getting worse every day. I heard of a story of someone that has lived in America for so many years. He finally decided to go back to his country for the first time in so many years. Guess what? He was killed. Yeah, just like that, gone. And you expect lots of us to go back. Go back to what? I understand that lots of us are angry. Myself, I am angry. When you go online, you're so sad, you're so angry. There are so many things that just annoy you, that just piss you the hell off. And sometimes you just stay away for your mental health. I understand that a lot of us are angry, but please, let's channel our anger to the right source, to the right people, our leaders, our government. We need to hold them accountable. They are the ones that are literally sitting on our progress. You see, the seat of progress, they balance there. So they are the ones that need to start putting in the work, start making moves. When we see the action, when we see things are moving, when we see the things that they are doing, for example, if we see their efforts using results, lots of us will be willing to go. For example, lots of people supported Peter Obi. I, for one, I supported Peter Obi, even though I was not in Nigeria to vote, but I wanted him to win, but he didn't win. Do you realize that lots of people were willing to go back to Nigeria if he had won? A lot of people were willing to go back. And there's another comment that someone said that it's better to live as a first-class citizen in Nigeria than live as a second-class citizen or third-class citizen in the UK. I'm like, hello? Like, he will even challenge me to prove to him that I am not living as a second-class citizen in the UK. And I'm like, how? The things that are available for most of the Brits, they are available to me. I can be anything and I literally want to be if I put in the work. But in Nigeria, I can have dreams. The dreams might definitely not even come to pass. Someone might have lots and lots of dreams and the person might not even be alive. Or when the person starts achieving those dreams, might not even be alive to see the end of it because of insecurity. Lots of people dream big in Africa, but unfortunately they cannot achieve their dreams because a lot of factors are not put in place to foster their dreams. So dreams just died. You know how talented and smart and intelligent we are as Africans, we are as Nigerians. You know, that's why when we come here, they tend to value our skills. They value us. Someone can wake up one morning and decide that I don't want to be this anymore. This is what I want to become. And that's the beginning of the person's greatness. Like, you can make your plans and your plans will come to light here because the economy is even encouraging you to make plans, encouraging you to dream to dream big. It's letting you know that the sky is your starting point. But in Nigeria, you're dreaming big, you're struggling, and the economy is there crashing your dreams. There are lots of businesses that are ended abruptly because of the economy. How will many start going back to Nigeria and boost the economy? How? So when you make this kind of comments, I don't understand where you guys are coming from. And when you talk about living as second-class citizen, hey, I replied him, do you think you're living as a first-class citizen in Nigeria the way you are now? The people that choose to remain in Nigeria, number one, are people that they don't have any option. There's no way out. Maybe probably due to age factor or money issues, and so many reasons, but just know that they are limited. The second set of people that decide to also live in Nigeria, probably people that are rich, they are wealthy, they can afford to move around with security, they're living in big mansions, they have their businesses there, they come from generational wealth, they are rich, they don't see the points moving, they only come here for vacation and they go back. But an average person like me that will have to sit down, bring out my calculator, bring out my notes and start jotting the things I want to achieve, and then there's a way for me to move and you expect me to stay back. The percentage of people that are currently in the position that I was 2019, with opportunity to migrate and choosing not to migrate because they want to develop Nigeria, my dear, they are less than 1%. Except the person doesn't know what he or she is doing. Because anybody that gets that opportunity literally just exits the country because there is nothing waiting for you. And like I said, sorry, it will get worse because there is no hope, there is no structure. The only thing that Nigeria might benefit from their experience is brain gain, because we've come here, we've seen things, we've worked hard, we know what we can literally do to help develop our continent. But the thing is, are we going to be given that opportunity to apply our skills? Nobody cares. Nobody gives a damn about you and your skills and your intelligence. Nobody. So before you write those comments, think. Decide that you want to stay in Africa. You want to raise your family in Africa. You want to work in Africa, set up your business in Africa, live there till you die. Good and fine. Good for you. But some of us, we want to live in Western worlds. We want to live in these developed countries because we want to live a good life. None of us will live this world alive. None of us. So we want our years to count. We want to actually live. And mind you, home is where you find happiness. Home is where you are accepted. Home is where you are loved. Home is where you know that your dreams are valid. Home is where you know that you can lay complete, you can ring 999 and the police is at your door. I'm not trying to say that things don't go a certain way. I'm not trying to say that these countries are perfect, but to a certain degree, they are trying. You can see the effort they are putting into making the lives of people living in their country better. Unlike our country where you can see the effort that is being put in to make your life worse, to make your life miserable. If they even see you making small progress, they want you gone. So easy. When I hear things like this, I don't get it. And mind you, most of us, we are here and we're able to better the lives of our family. If we're not here, all of us would have been rotting together in that country. Do you know that people come here, they're able to, improve the quality of life that their family live. They're able to build homes for their family. They send money for their family. So many people that are here, they are feeding their families back in Nigeria. If they were not here, they would have been rotting away with their family. They would have been starving in a state of severe poverty with nothing to eat, like down to food. Basic amenities, zero. They would have been there rotting away. But they are here. And because they are here, because they are valued here, there are jobs for them, they're able to better their lives. What I'll tell you is, if you have any plans on moving abroad, just move the right way. And secondly, know that you must pay your dues. It's not something that you can run away from. You must pay your dues. And by paying your dues is you're not coming to a bed of roses. You're not coming to a country where you just move around and there's money everywhere. You will work hard. And believe me, as long as you put in that work, you will see results. Just put in that work. When you come here, don't lazy around. Like I said, the only thing that is hindering some people is their immigration status. But once they become settled, you see them thriving. And that is how it should be. That is how a country should be. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Like, I know I'm saying this with so much passion. That's because it hurts me when people make comments like, I don't want to call it silly comments, right? But because that's why I'm giving them opportunity. I'm giving them the table. Take charge of the table. Please let us know where you are coming from. Let us know your line of thought. I want to understand you, because we all think differently. We all see life in different ways, and probably that is how they see life, which is fine. But myself, I don't see life that way. I don't believe that living in Nigeria will better the country. I don't think so. I don't believe so. I am happy here, and this is where I call my home. That does not mean I'm going to forget my country. No, I will never do that. But for now, this is my home, and I am happy to be here. You guys watch me. You see the growth. You can see it. If I was in Nigeria, maybe I would have been begging you guys for money every day. I would have been going live on TikTok every day begging for money. Or even begging, yes, disturbing your life with requests for money. Do I come here to beg for money? So you guys just chill, take a chill pee. Anyway, guys, thanks for this, a rant, a chilled calm rant, because they didn't pay me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Why did you decide to move abroad? If you're living in Africa, why are you still there? What plans do you have in place to develop Africa? Right, guys, just share your thoughts in the comment section. I really want to hear from you, and thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to check my description box for the link to wishbiz.ru, and make sure to use my discount. Okay, so thank you guys, and I'll see you all again.